From the 23rd to the 26th of September, the Theatre KARMAN, Andrius Pulkauninkas Theatre and the Glux Theatre from Klaipėda were invited to the Offbeats Festival. This was not the first time when the KARMAN group participated at the Offbeats Festival and enjoyed a great success among the German audience. This year in Berlin, the KARMAN group presented their most recent production, Tabula Rasa. All this and more to it you'll see in a few moments. This year it was the second time when the reality theatre KARMAN from Vilnius was invited to the Offbeats Festival. Their last year's production, Struggle with Gravity Pool, enjoyed a great interest among the German audience. Their new production, Tabula Rasa, became more familiar to the Berlin audience than to the spectators in Lithuania. I'm an artist. For all my life I earned my living on it. 4 years ago I had a chance to participate in a theatre festival in Germany, where I presented a body painting project accompanied by jazz and dance. We visited 100 cities with that project. This was where I gained my first directing experience. I could smell the theatre. I desired it. When I met Karina, who studied choreography at the moment, we decided to launch our own independent theatre KARMAN.
Mes nusprendėm padaryti tiesiog kartu kažką tai. Ir sukūrėm KARMAN teatrą.
In 2001, we attempted to do our first project, Struggle with Gravity Pool, and it worked.
Projektą, pirmą spektaklį, rungtynė su žemės trauka. Išėjo kažkas.
I wouldn't call it theatre. It's a performance, a completely new line in theatre. Often those who represent the genre of classical theatre get offended by our performances. We turn theatre and drama into a sort of video making, kind from different visions. It comes very close to an item of the MTV culture. For real theatre classicians, it's a dark spot on the noble theatre face.
Kaip juoda dėmė teatre, bet labai retai. Šiaip keli žmonės retai pasakė.
The main idea of the show is very close to making a musical video. There are separate pieces and scenes that are interconnected among each other. If we took a scene out of it, the show would get completely different.
Jos visos susijusios tarpusavy ir jeigu išimti vieną kažkokią tai sceną, jau šitas spektaklis kitoks bus.
The most precise name for it is a performance. It's definitely not a theatre of Stanislavski's system. After the show we could hear the voices that spoke of a dishonored theatre, but I think that the larger a variety the better. If you find your audience, it's already good. The audience can choose out of 10 rather than 1 or 2 ways of expression. So we have already got our room in this house. It may be unacceptable for somebody, but we don't aim to be absolute in our art. We call ourselves reality theatre. Our performances are not supported by pieces of real writers or plays. We are ourselves who write scripts and who coin our visions. This is an authentic piece of art, very authentic and genuine. We have the Happy Endless band and their participants who are involved in it. We also have video artists who participate in our performances. This is the nugget and the nucleus of our group. We think and we create all together. It is much more interesting to work with people who are not professional actors. It creates more tension, and the show becomes more real when natural people are involved in it. They are doing what they know they can do and what they do every day in their daily life. For example, we invite real boxers and capoeira dancers to our performances, also striptease dancers, DJs who mainly act themselves. Some people I met simply on the street. In general, I think that people meet only if it is necessary for themselves.
Iš viso manau, kad tie žmonės susitinka, kuriems reikia susitikti gyvenime.
And now, meet the members of Tabula Rasa. Good afternoon. My name is Andrius Rugys, PB8. I'm a video and audio artist. But actually, I'm interested in everything. My name is Vytautas Pakalnis. I'm an artist. In this case, I'm also a member of the KARMAN group. I have never done anything like that before. It was amazing for me to have a go at it. I hope I managed. It was drop-dead interesting. My name is Mikhail Levin. I'm an actor and dancer from Vilnius. I basically play in clubs. I'm also a producer. I make music for different artists. We have the Happy Endless, a band of our own, and we have made many popular songs. I have always been interested in theater. I cannot even explain this feeling. Meet the characters of Tabula Rasa. I play a man who has an empty room. And this is his life. He's a rather psychedelic character. But there is his soul who makes up for everything. My character is rather weird because I play an immaterial being. I'm the main hero's superego. I'm his consciousness and the social norms that influence his life and consciousness. I get different material forms, those of a supervisor, a cleaning lady. My function is that of a controlling superego. I'm one of those characters who trespass the boundaries between theater and reality, and who goes into the audience and looks for a contact with them. I always feel a very strong energetic response from them. Often it is fear, because I challenge them, and the audience likes to feel safe. They don't like challenges. I play an audience member. I had to go onto the stage and trick everyone. My role was to go onto the stage. I was there, and it was my part. I played a few roles. I was a woman with flour in her hair, who is being eaten up. I'm a ballerina with skates, a boy, and a beast. Well, we are not actors in the real sense of the word. We simply did our job on the stage, drank beer, smoked cigarettes, and played music. Music was a very strong factor in creating the show's atmosphere, it creating an intrigue and a relax. Not everyone would call it music. They may call it simply sounds. Andrius and me were sitting at the back of the stage as the controllers of all the electronic stuff of that white quadrangle. We are responsible for the electronics. This is our main part. We play with audience. They participate in our show. We play various games with them. We have many actions on the stage. A large part of the audience come to see our shows for a second time because they simply do not manage to see everything during the first time. We do it on purpose. Sometimes we have 5 simultaneous actions going on the stage, and people get confused. This is why they want to come again.